Destins, this is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we're going to be talking about none other than a market watch. So without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about it. So first off, we have Digimon promo, official one, finally touching below $1. Guys, if it's any time to pick these things up, pick them up now. You guys been waiting to pick these things up. I'm really being honest. 84 cents. You can get them from one seller. Boom, you just paid barely dirt cheap for this thing. This thing was like $2 to $3 if you remember. Europe side looking like a €1 and 49 cents, €1 50 cents, €1 50 cents. What I found out very interesting from a post seller here, a lot of people will not buy from anybody from the UK at the moment because they want to pull away from the Europe side. Do shout out for the person on the Europe side that let me know about this. Very interesting because customs are being funky over there, so they'll avoid any of the UK sellers. So definitely some information there that I did not know. So if you guys are on the Europe side, if that is 100% factual, definitely let me know. Europe side looking, well, Magna Dramon X antibody for X record pre-release cards sitting at $2 a pop. And to be honest with you, if someone comes in here and just clears this out, this card sits at 18s again. So, I mean, is it going to sell at that? Probably not, but it'll just be a fancy $18 card sitting in your binder. Europe side looking like 35 cents, 39 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 45 cents. Crazy. Dirt cheap over on your side. You have more copies than us. Magna Dramon alternate art Dragonic Roar EX03. So this is Apocalyptic Mon, or better known as man that can't get anything but the crust. But we got Krusty Mon here just wanting some crust. So Magna Dramon is played in this deck. And guys, you know this has been sitting in your binder since EX3. Now is the time to make some cash. To be honest with you, they've only sold in the $9 range, but with ban list around the corner, you got to be careful and watch closely because something's going to get hit. And that means Apocalyptic Mon probably isn't going to go crazy anymore. So they definitely realize Apocalyptic Mon's mistakes, and they have announced finally a restriction list. So good to see. Europe side looking like €3 49 cents, €3 50 cents. So same thing what I'm going to say here as to us. Don't invest into something related to that deck anymore just because you need to wait at least till next week to find out. Actually, 2 weeks from now? Nah, next week. Metallic Dramon alternate art Dragonic Roar EX03. $17.99. This card has been seeing play in Apocalyptic Mon as well, making him shoot up to, God, $19. People have paid that close price range, so do I think it's worth it? No, not at all. I would avoid it until after the restriction list. Europe side looking like €7 and 15 cents, not 17. This is €8, €50 cents. Then we have Black Memboose, dip down a bit, now starting to climb up. People are buying in the 19s and $20 or above, but just hold off. There's no rush to get this, to be honest with you, unless magically they restrict the trainings, because trainings are what are coming next. Europe side looking like €10, €10 50 cents, €11. Crazy. Let's talk about TKs. TKs across the board here. So first off, TK and Kari from Event Pack 5 as 19s a pop. Only one sold at 15, so people are just holding off. If you guys are wanting to max rarity the Digimon stuff, this is one of the cards you're going to need. Being 15s are going to be interesting. So €10, €10. Let's see. We have TK Box Topper, classified the max rarity at the moment. So about $10 a pop. So if you guys really want to max rarity that deck, this is classified max rarity because it's the most expensive out of them all. Europe side looking like €11 98 cents, €12, €14 30 cents. Yeah, and it's climbing on the Europe side. Again, this is all straight up for Angemon, getting yourself ready. Europe side looking like €1 25 cents, and This is for the Resurgent reprint, the foil card. So, to be honest with you, there wasn't any foil TKs until now. Now there's a shiny one. So, what am I showing you this is because this is the cheapest one, but it's also foiled. So that gives you an access to make your deck all blingy bling bling. But there's also the max rarity option if you guys want it. So there's always that value, what you find personally, what you value at the end of the day. Do you value your deck going bling bling, making it blinding your opponent so that you distract them in the middle of combat? Or do you go for cards mixed in that aren't shiny, foily, all that? So stuff like this is good to know. Europe side looking like €1.09, €1.10. Definitely a lot of cheap aspects here. Then we have Trident Arm from Starter Deck 15, Dragon of Courage pre-release card, holding down at $3.60 and going down. I'll probably pick these up once they reach $2 if they do. I just don't see this card seeing that much competitive play. Europe side looking like €1.10, €1.15, €1.19. What I found very interesting that I found out is that there's a glitch in the app, that the tutorial app, that Trident Arm doesn't work. So just giving you a heads up, it works how it's worded and it will do what it needs to. Don't follow the tutorial app because the tutorial app is buggy. Let's go next card. We have Wolf of Friendship starter deck. So these starter decks are already touching $13.42 and going down. Just let them keep falling, boys and girls. Greymon starter deck 16, Wolf of Friendship. This should be no longer on pre-sale, but this card will probably dip down even further, and I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes down to being like $1 once all sellers can sell, because this is one page. Normally this would be like 3 pages by now, but apparently it's still in pre-sale lockdown. Europe side looking like €3.90, €3.99, €4, crazy. Where Greymon starter deck, Wolf of Friendship. Oh wow, you skipped on the Where Group. Okay, Where Greymon, $2 for this rare. So you can always get the errata pack. That's always going to be available when you buy the starter deck. So technically, why you would buy more than 2 is now obsolete, because this card is just, you get 2, one's going to be an issue, but 2 sets of it will be an issue. I don't know, your call. Europe side looking like €1, €1.15. Yeah, not bad there. Tai Kamiya starter deck holding strong at $3. This is going to drop down fast. I wouldn't be surprised if it touches $1. Europe side looking like 70 cents, 75 cents, 80 cents, 95 cents. Yeah. Looking at it, Greymon starter deck 15, Dragon of Courage. This Greymon here, don't see it holding strong at this $2 range. Definitely see it dropping down. It's pretty decent when it's in security. Wish it played itself. It would be a lot better, but the fact that it doesn't is what holding it back. Europe side. Oh, wow! The starter deck is that far back. Wow. So bad starter deck. We're at 15 here, but See, this is why we don't let Kyle do things. This is why we don't let me do things. Because I'm terrible, apparently. Let's see. Oh, there. No. That's not it. Newest first. Search. Let's see if we can do this correctly. Greymon, super rare. Boom. $3.80. Europe side, €3.99. Wow, there's plenty in the $4 range. Amphimon texture. Going down, boys and girls. Let it keep falling down. Do not fall for it and don't buy it at this price. I love the alternate art, to be honest with you. It's a pretty cool looking one. And if you guys want a max rarity Amphimon, you're going to want it. Europe side looking like €11.99, €12, €14. Crazy you guys are as expensive as us, but let it fall. Cool boy, X record shooting up, boys and girls. Any reason for this? There's not a new X record deck that's breaking it. So someone needs to explain that a little bit to me. But €7.99, $8 a pop. There's no reason for this hype. I mean, Cool Boy's okay at best. Yes, I know there's a new Garurumon deck that either you play it or you don't, and that's kind of your preference there. But don't Don't be falling for this trap. Europe side looking like €3.58, €4.50. Yeah, see, reasonable. Jellymon Winter Pack Digimon promotional card. We're looking like $19.68. Still climbing, for unknown reasons other than just to be climbing. I mean, yes, it's a little harder to get, but hey. Europe side looking like €3.50, €3.80. Yeah, buddy boy. Looking like Underworld's Calling is climbing up, boys and girls. This is purple hype, as always. And you know what that means. There's going to be something. But we'll see what gets hit on next week's restriction list. Europe side looking like 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents. Have fun. Henry Wong, alternate art. Starting to see some climb, boys and girls. This is just because of hype for the Terriermon stuff. But, you know, we'll see what happens going forwards on what the support of the ace of that structure deck does. And as I said before, I have a feeling it's always going to be the Wong families combo here, Susie and Henry. So we'll see if that continues. Europe side looking like €3.99, €4, €4.17. Holding strong there. Hasn't really seen any sell, but you guys know this is going to spike up once we know what's going on with that advanced deck. If that deck is crazy nutso, and there's no, like, alternate art Henry Tamer in there, you know this is going to spike like crazy. But all in all, that is the Market Watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!